Hi, friends. It's Michelle Cunningham. Okay, so I'm excited because I did a reel, and on that reel, I said, would it be helpful if I created a Google form that showed you how you could recruit on autopilot? And that reel got so many comments, and I was like, wow, this is like something people really, really need. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I want to show you exactly how to do that. And if it's your first time joining, my name is Michelle Cunningham. I'm a former network marketer for 17 years. The first 6 years, I was a failure. The last 11, I succeeded and was a six-figure income earner in a network marketing company. And I absolutely loved it. And while I was doing that, I built a business showing other people how to do what I was doing as an introvert, because I am an introvert who grew up incredibly poor, shy, humble beginnings, the whole thing. And so I started showing my strategies, and that turned into an online brand. And so today, I am no longer a network marketer, but I help other network marketers, direct sellers, and social sellers, multi-level marketers make more money using a variety of different strategies, whether it be in person, which is how I built a lot of my business, whether it be online, whether you're introverted or not. Most of my strategies involve not approaching strangers. Actually, all of them do because that's scary. So, anyway, I wanted to show you how you can create like a very awesome form that when you do a reel or you do a TikTok, people will see this form and apply to work with you. Cool. So, if you know anybody that's thinking about recruiting or they want to recruit or they'd like to automate some of the recruiting, just tag them. This is all free training that you can share with them. So, I am going to share my screen. Let me just get it open, the one I want to show. Which is right here. Okay. And all right, so okay. Um all right, I'm going to share the screen, share screen. Okay. All right. So, here we go. All right. So, hi friends. I see your comments. I love you guys. All right. So, this is something you can create in Google. Okay. Now, this banner right at top, we made right inside of Canva. And actually, let me take you over to Canva and show you that, because if you look up Google Classroom header up at the top here, Google Classroom header, that's the sizing that you want. You can make a very cool banner that you can fit into the space up here. That is the way to take a Google form, like from looking like a Google form to looking awesome. It's not that hard to just change it up. So my banner, let me see if I can find where it is. We make so many things and we're creating so many fun things right now. Here it is. Okay. So the application form banner. So this banner, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give this to you for free. If anybody wants this, I'll send this off to my team, have them add this banner. Actually, I'm going to tell them right now. Um, we could add this too. Can we add this? Here we go. Okay. Hey, let me just hold on one sec. Can we Whoops, it's not recording me. Hey, hi. Still not recording me. Hey, can we add that to the Wix website too so people can get that for free and just edit it? Okay, because that's like really pretty. And then you could just put your name. Okay, and like I'm not recruiting as a network marketer anymore. So like you're gonna see this and be like, well, I'm gonna apply to join our team. I know this was gonna happen. People are gonna apply to join my team, but I'm not recruiting. So anyway, so Michelle Cunningham, Unicorn Tribe application, you would change this up to whatever you want. And that is going to be put at the top of your Google form. Now, for those of you that are like, can you please show me how to use Google? Because I don't even know how to use Google to get to the form. You go to google.com, you go to Waffle. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. I am. Okay. You go to this Waffle. See this 9 dots? That's the Waffle. Then you click on Drive. And then you're going to hit New and you're going to click Form, Google Form right here. Right. So that's how you're going to create it. And then when you see this paintbrush here, that means make it look pretty. You're going to choose your image, and you're going to upload that header that I was just showing you. Okay. So that's how you're going to put it in there to make it look super duper pretty. All right. So that's how you plug it in there. And then when you get to your form, now I'm giving you this so that you can just like look at and use for questions. So some of these the questions I made up, but some of them come from my friend Jordan Levesque, who recruits on autopilot. She's super duper smart with this stuff. And so she has this as one of her links in her, it's not a milkshake, but it's like a link tree or a milkshake on TikTok. So when you click on it, one of them is apply to work with me. And so if you're creating videos like a great example of a TikTok or a reel or a Facebook video or a YouTube short. They all have different names. Facebook reels. Like here's an opportunity video, and let me just pause this really quickly and show you. I'm going to take off the screen for a sec. So this one, I'll just let it run twice because it started already. This is an example of something that could get people. So you actually make money off of the time you spend on social media. Ask me how. Ha ha ha. That's it. Right? She has 621 comments on this. This is Stacy Hall. She's been a trainer in one of my programs. She is a genius, right? So that reel, think about that. That reel, people would say 621 people are like, how, right? She's like, hey, she's going to give them some information. And then after that, they watch the information. If they're interested, they can apply potentially to work with her, depending on how she has it formatted. But that's one way to bring in people who would be interested in joining your team, right? So here we go. Back to our pretty form. All right. So I'm sharing my screen. Yes. Okay. So apply to work with Michelle Cunningham and her tribe of network marketing unicorns. Again, this is fake. I don't really build a team, but so I know I'm going to get some entries here. After you submit the application, click the link in the message at the end, which will take you to my Facebook profile and send me a message. Now, for people to send you a message on your Facebook profile, this is really interesting. m.me / whatever your Facebook profile is. So go to your Facebook profile and you have a name of your Facebook profile, and you'll figure it out by going to your Facebook profile. Go to Facebook and then you go to your profile. It'll be at the top and you'll know what you are. But for people to send you a private message, it's m.me. So here's your profile. Click on this right here. This is my profile. See direct sales, Michelle? Change this to m.me. That is how when someone does this, guess what? They send you a message. It sends a message, right? And it's going to connect. Okay. Which I'm me. So it's going to be weird for it to message me. But you know what I saved that as in my phone? I went into my phone and I made a shortcut, MME. Like MME. When I type that in, it gives them my Facebook link that people can message, right? So at the end, we want to put that link so that people who are interested can send us a message to let us know that they're interested. Because if you're not checking this form daily, you might not really know. Now, this form, there's also some pretty cool add-ons that you can do. So let's say you wanted this form to email you. Let me go over this one. Okay, so if you wanted to be able to email you, you can do add-ons. These 3 dots, you can click add-ons. And then you can look up email, and it will email notifications for Google Forms. It will email you when you get form answers in an email after user submits the form. So for those of you that are like, I would never remember to check this form, you can add this on, okay? And you'll click on it and it'll add it in and you get to set the whole thing up. But just know that that exists. A lot of people don't know that that's possible. Or just set a reminder every, Wednesday and Sunday to check your Google form replies. Okay, so here's the questions, and I'm going to give you this in a second. I'll put a link to all of this for you guys. Actually, the link might be ready. Okay, let's see. Okay, so these are the different questions. You're just looking for like positive people, right? So could it be any of these types of questions? It could be maybe one of these questions. Does it have to be all? No, it doesn't have to be. Okay, I have this form. I'm going to post it for you guys so you can access all of this. And Allie is just updating right now on the back end. She's going to put in that Canva template for you so you have that Google form. Let me hold on one second. Where am I? Okay. Let me just grab this really quickly. Here it is. Okay. Copy. Then I'll paste it for you guys so you can see it in the chat right now. Here we go. Banners. Create banner. This will give you all the stuff I'm showing right now. So if you go here, http go.doitanywaygirl.com/application form, that's going to give you the form I'm showing right now and that Canva. If the Canva thing's not there, she's adding it right now, so it'll be there in a second. And at the top, when you get to that, the page is going to have a video that's missing, but this video I'm filming right now is what I'm going to put there. So if you're like, why is the video not there? Because I'm going to put it in when I'm done filming this video. Okay, so that's how you can get everything that I'm showing, but let me go back and share my screen. So that basically gives you everything that you need, to be honest. So here we go. We got our questions. Pick whatever you want to ask here. You don't have to be just like this, but like What are you most proud of? What's your dream? Where do you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years? What do you currently do? If there's anything you could change about your current situation, what would you change? So you can change up what you want to write in here. And then what are they looking for? Do they want extra income? Are they home? Or you could just say, tell me a little bit about you. And they could just write in whatever instead of trying to guess what they might be. Tell me a little bit about you. Are you a self starter? Are you good with people? Do you take personal responsibility? Are you reliable? And the way that you make these questions, if we go back, like to make a question, you just type in, are you reliable? Okay, if that was a question, which I don't know that I ask it like that necessarily, but are you reliable? Yes, totally. And sometimes I make my answers. Sometimes, I make them funny. Sometimes, like sometimes, I could be a little flaky, but maybe you wouldn't write that. But like, just make them a little. I like to have cheeky answers, so it's a little more fun, right? So, but that's how you add them. And then if you want to add another question, you just do this. And if you like, I don't like that font style, change it to formal. I like formal a little bit better. It looks like prettier. So, and then you type in everything. It's just pretty easy to follow along with. So that's your very short training on that. Are you at least 18 if they have to be 18 to join your team? And then I took a market research course in college because I was a marketing major. You always ask for their name, first name, cell phone, and email. Any private information you ask last. So people, if think about any form you've ever filled out where it's like a survey, they always ask for this last. So put that last. It's just kind of like a psychological thing. All right. So apparently I have to answer all these, right? And then on the next screen, if we fill this out, are these all required? You can change if they're required or not. You don't have to make them required. I would make them not required, to be honest, because you would probably get more responses. Okay, here's my answers. And you could, fill this in and put whatever you want because it's not going to be checked. It's just a fake form. Okay, what happened? I didn't answer a question somewhere. Oh, this one. Okay, there we go. Submit. And then send me a message on Facebook and let me know you filled out the form. So instead of this link, which my team set this up, I would do the MM. My team doesn't even know about that. So m.me/direct sales. That's the link that you want. That'll send them a direct message right into your Facebook. So you'll know that they filled out the form. In addition, you can also have that little extra thing send you an email. In addition, you should set a calendar appointment every Wednesday and every Sunday. You're going in here and you're checking your responses. So what you do to check your responses is they'll pop in here really weird looking. Just click this to create a spreadsheet and call this responses for recruits or whatever you will remember it as, create. And then it's going to pop up over here. And if you had all your questions in here, it'll be who they are and then an answer. I always click this box right here and I hit format and I wrap the text so that it wraps around instead of all jumbling and squishing. It's just a big mess. So I wrap the text. That's an easier way to be able to read the answers that come in. In addition, you'll just want to make sure that you put this into a folder that you will remember, right? So if this is like a freebie of yours, make sure you put it in your freebie folder. And I can take you back real quick and just show you, like in Google, if you don't put things in folders, you get so annoyed at Google because you can't find them. So I always go new and I do folder. I'll create a folder and it'll put them over here, right? So now that I have everything in folders, my life is a whole lot easier. One of my favorite folders is my family documents. And in there, I've got my Christmas card list. I've got any like documents for real estate. I've got documents for doctors. Like it's just very organized in there. And so just know that you can organize your recruits. You could have a folder that's recruits, and then you would drop this. You can just pull it into there if it lets you pull it. No, it's not letting me pull it. You can move this. Let's see. Move to. So you would move it to whatever folder you want it to. Same with your form. So the form and the responses would be organized in one of your folders here, and then you'll be able to access that stuff so easily. So that's one of the ways to not hate Google is that. So if you go to this website right here, that's how you can get the banner that we created for you. You can also have the form I just showed you on Google, and you can like figure out what questions you want to ask. But that's one of the coolest and easiest ways to take your reels, your videos, everything you're doing out there and have people start coming to you to join your team. Doesn't that excite you? So anyway, I'm excited to announce I have something new coming out. I'm going to be doing a back to basics boot camp, a 2-hour training for anybody that's like, can you just like, I just want to know exactly what I need to be doing as a network marketer. I want to have total success. I don't have a lot of time. I just need to win really big and I only have 2 hours. And like, do you have anything for that? And the answer is yes, I do. Huh? And I'd be curious in the comments, is that something you'd be interested in? So it's going to be a back to basics boot camp. It's everything that I did to reach 6 figures in network marketing, my daily stuff I focused on, how I got leads, how I booked them, how I sold to them. So all jam packed into 2 hours so that you don't have to waste a ton of time, right? Like, cause you know how some trainings, like I just had the 21-day branding challenge. I'm like, this might've been 20 days for people. So I'm like, I think people like the 2-hour training. So because January Jumpstart, people like that. So stay tuned. We are just pulling it all together for you. I can show you a little sneak peek because you're watching. Let me show you. I get excited with pretty graphics, and I see some positive feedback already. So, okay, so let me show you. I think this is the prettiness of it. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be like this. So it's going to be the back to basics boot camp. But instead in the past, this was like an 8-week program. So instead, I'm going to make it a 2-hour program. So I'm going to like cut the stories and just get to the point and like, brr, 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 brr. It's going to be awesome. So it's going to be sometime in the middle of June. I don't even have a sales page for it yet, but just stay tuned. I just wanted to let you know that's coming. There's someone at my door. It's perfect timing because I gotta go. All right, I'm off to the door. Actually, you know, it's UPS. It's about this time he comes and does that whole thing. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. Okay, I love that. Ooh, it's like, man, sell my door. I'm going to answer the door now. I love you guys. If you're not on my email list, just go fill out that thing right there. That'll put you on my email list. This right here. Yeah, that. Okay. I love you guys. And I'll email out all about that back to basics. And feel free to share this training if you found it helpful with anybody who might benefit, who wants to recruit on autopilot, because I feel like it's really smart. Okay.